In this lesson, we will review how to properly write a hypothesis. As you can recall, a hypothesis is an intelligent guess whenever we have a scientific problem. It is written in two parts, the proposed solution and what will happen if you follow that solution. If starts the statement and then follows with the effects. Let's look at an example. Sally have a lot of plants indoor. These plants have stunted growth. What is a possible solution, and if you do this, what will happen? Our hypothesis is, if you place the plants in sun, then it will grow taller. If you notice, the first part of the sentence is a solution, and that is putting the plants in the sun. The latter part of the sentence or the statement is the effects. What will happen if you do put these plants in the sun? Then it will grow taller. Whenever you are setting up or designing an experiment or investigation, you have to set up two experiments. The first one is your experimental group. Here you are going to test um, this experiment. However, in your control group, you are not testing this part of the experiment. So again, two experiments, your experimental group, your control group. You're testing your experimental group, you're not testing your control group. So why do we need a control? We need a control for a comparison to see if the experiment worked or not. However, you must remember that everything remains the same for both the experimental group and the control group. In the example we were using before, you should have both of them watered with the same amount of water. You should have the same size of pots and the same amount of soil. These are called the constant. The only thing that is going to be different from your experimental group and your control group is the amount of sunlight which you are testing. Two other factors when we're designing an experiment to consider is the dependent and independent variable. The independent variable is what are you testing? In this case, we are testing the amount of sunlight. The dependent variable is how do you know if the experiment worked? Some sort of measurement or observation will basically give you an idea if the experiment worked or not. For accuracy and validity of an experiment, you are always to repeat the experiment several times.